Welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our regular meeting, August 11th. And we'll get started at 7 p.m. and we will do roll call.
President Valerie Brunfowler.
Here.
Vice President Andrew Datillo.
Here.
Councilmember Shirley Blair Fuller. I'm here. Councilmember Brooke Rochette Williams. Not here. Councilmember Deb Cassini Klein.
Here.
Councilmember Matt Castiglia.
Here.
Online. Councilmember Fred Bogdanovich.
Happy to be here.
And Mayor Paul Gamera.
Here.
All right, let's stand up again and do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, and we will start our public comment. We have nobody in person today, so we will go online. If you would like to speak, please raise your virtual hand. We will promote you to panelist, and you have 2 minutes to speak, 3 minutes to speak, I'm sorry. And state your name and your address. We have 2 people online right now. All right, no hands raised. So we will close public comment. And we'll move on to our number 3.
Madam President, motion to approve the meeting minutes from the July 14th regular council meeting.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it carries. Mr. Mayor, and before we start, welcome back, Mr. Mayor. It's so great to see you.
And it's good to be back. Thank you, Madam President. The chief has reported to me that there were no significant incidents during the month of July 2025. Our officers handled a total of 900 events for the month, 6,428 year-to-date, consisting of calls for service and proactive patrol, engagements and details affecting 15 arrests. Department's 5 police vehicles logged a total of 6,673 miles. The combined year-to-date total is 42,505 miles. The ticket summary for the month of July 2025 was 73, 3 non-traffic, 9 parking, and 61 traffic tickets. The magisterial fines for July 2025 were $2,909.57. The year-to-date total is $15,107.84. A reminder to all that both vacant lots on Garden, a reminder to all that the vacant lot on Garden Terrace that was the former location of Sacred School, as well as the Westinghouse campus located on Gill Road, are both private properties and posted with no trespassing signage. Our officers on patrol regularly encounter individuals using these locations for exercise, dog walking, or just exploration. However, the posted signage must be adhered to at all times, and no one is permitted on either location without prior authorization from the property owner. The department, as we have for the past several years, our department will be proud participants in the 2025 Shop with a Cop event. This event is hosted annually by Macy's in coordination with the Pennsylvania State Police and the Allegheny County Cancer Debt Program. Several local police agencies each host a child from their respective community to attend, where they get to meet the police officers and then participate in a police ride-along parade around Monroeville Mall. After sharing refreshments, officers escort the kids into Macy's. For each child is given $250 credit to shop for new clothes. Excuse me. Let me just read the stuff off the top of my head. The kids are given $250 to shop with the cop on Macy's, and that will be August 24th.
That's awesome.
No, it's just it's great. Yeah, and, details and other statistics are in the monthly reports.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Madam President, motion to accept the mayor's report for August 2025.
Second.
Any discussion?
Thank you, Mayor, appreciate it.
All in,
President, I just wanted to add that Brooke Rochelle Williams and Shirley Blair Fuller are online.
great, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
And it carries, and moving on to our treasurer's report.
Madam President, motion to accept the Treasury report for July 31, 2025, and direct the finance officer to pay the bills for the Borough of Churchill accrued since July 14, 2025. And like always, I'll read the larger bills. Larger bills are Alcosan as $176,856.07. Jet Jack, which is our sewer and water repair work, $87,920.18. Gateway Engineers, $25,051.25. Bigliotti, $24,101.50. And this is paid by a grant, Mount Lebanon, which is $22,336.42.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it carries. Moving on to our action item number 6.
Madam President, motion to terminate storm sewer right of way on property located at 800 Beulah Road.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it carries. Moving on to number 7.
Madam President, motion to direct the borough manager to advertise a public hearing and ordinance for the possible formation of a stormwater authority.
Second.
Any discussion?
That this is for this, possible stormwater authority that we're having a meeting in the Yankee Room on September 17th. We will be advertising for that.
And September 17th at what time? So that people
6 o'clock p.m.
6
It is
p.m.
in the newsletter and we will be pushing it out on social media and email.
If anybody has any questions about about this, definitely check out the newsletter. It's something we've talked about at length here in our council meeting. So please check that out.
Quick question, follow up for you, Ashley. Did we decide, were we gonna do that on Zoom, just without an audience too, in case people can't make it?
I believe we're doing it on Zoom.
Great. All right.
So as far as the timeline is concerned, following the public hearing, is that when the vote will occur to either adopt or not adopt the ordinance to move forward with the storm water authority?
That's correct.
Okay.
And after the ordinance, assuming the ordinance is approved, there's a second advertisement that needs to be run. We need the time filing the articles of incorporation to coincide with that second advertisement. And that will then create the authority. The authority would then meet that board, that separate board, and would begin to discuss rules, regulations, credits, fees, things like that. With the idea, I believe, to have everything up and running by January of next year. And I believe that Michelle and Ashley have been in touch with the COG to discuss potential billing services as part of that stormwater authority. So some of the details will be worked out post authority if it's formed by the authority, separately, because it's an entity.
Okay. I mean, I just feel like, we get a limited amount of participation in our borough council meetings. There are people who watch the recording. And so I feel like there needs to be more of an effort, not just one public hearing, but potentially a series of hearings or opportunities for members of the community to get familiar with what the council body is proposing, because we are looking to assess fees for things that we can't control. As the human population, we can't control the rainfall that comes out of the sky. And to add an additional fee on top of what residents are already paying, I feel like there needs to be more time and care shown to ensure that people are educated before moving forward with this process. I think that there has been a push for a lot of municipalities to implement these stormwater authorities. And I don't really know if this is the best method for the borough of Church Hill to implement such an act. I think that there are no stormwater projects that have not been addressed, to my understanding, with the current property taxes that are collected. And so to add a fee that homeowners aren't going to be exempt from, I think that we need to have a longer discussion dedicated to this process.
Thank you, Bert.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
And it carries. Moving on to our discussion item. I'll start with our borough engineer, Denny.
Thank you, Madam President. A couple of quick items. One item regarding the rejuvenator, that was approved previously this summer. That is anticipated to be performed this week, potentially as early as Thursday. And that again is just a rejuvenator on roads that have been paved within the last 3 years. It will extend the life of those roads that were recently paved. The paving contractor hasn't provided a final schedule yet, but it's anticipated either the end of August or early September at this point, and then line striping is the other one that will take place. As far as the sewer repair contracts, the majority of the original work has already been completed. There have been some additional items that have come up due to issues along the way. But the majority of those repairs and those repair contracts have been.
And just for an update, did you hear anything from the gas company people with the roads? Because it's bad coming on.
It's really bad.
It's really bad. Like,
Yeah.
if I bought an SUV, we're having a problem. I'm going 20 miles an hour. You know what I mean?
Are you saying on McCready still or?
No,
Right here, right here.
Yeah.
Churchill Road to here. Yeah.
They've not provided an update on Churchill Road.
Okay.
Churchill Road is both state and county.
Yes, I figured I was curious.
Borough Road. There was a potential that they were going to be performing the final mill and overlay on
Great.
McCready, potentially this week, and that was gonna be nighttime work. I followed up earlier today for any update on that. I've not heard back just yet, but I will continue to follow up, and I'll ask them on their schedule on the rest of the road.
Just curious.
Well, they said they were gonna do, curb to curb.
Yes, curb to curb. Yeah.
Curb to curb will be final restoration. Right now, I'm guessing, I haven't driven down Churchill Road myself. to check that out.
Try it.
But I-
Probably good.
when they first worked on McCready, I went down there and what they did was when they performed the initial excavation, they backfilled with just coal patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that leaves that bumpier but then they come back and they fill the trench specifically with binder to the surface. And then they come back and they mill curb to curb. And to everything, it's 100% complete. So once they're done with just that trench itself, they could at least backfill that trench so that it's easier to drive on. And then they'll perform one final mill and overlay of their power.
Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Then just
Everybody appreciates it.
one last quick question, Jenny, for the rejuvenator, is that gonna cause any kind of traffic disruptions or anything?
No, that's actually really quick from the start.
That's what- yeah,
They set up
Yeah.
traffic control. It may be down to one lane and then switch to the other lane, but typically it's only about 45 minutes.
Yeah, I knew it was
Starting
pretty
traffic.
quick process, yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Ashley, any updates you'd like to say?
No, just that we're still working on the budget, Michelle and I, and the council members soon, at the end of the month, we'll be, September, we'll be meeting with the right, go over the year involved.
Happy budget season. Happy budget season. Mr. Solicitor.
Ma'am.
All right, we'll move on to, any council committee report. Yeah.
Climate action, we had a meeting with Ken Balke, just talk about the status of our trees in Churchill, 'cause our trees are very important. And we plan to have a workshop. We don't have a specific date, but it will be sometime in October with a panel of experts, including Ken, who can answer a lot of questions to people, because sometimes you don't know, maybe a tree can be saved, but you don't know what to do. So I think this will be really helpful for residents. So we will keep you informed, and then we will be promoting it on all of social media. Right? Thank you.
We do finance real quick. Just for transparency, so currently our bank statements we are currently, year over year, last year, we're $604,945 above what we were last year. So we're looking very healthy, right? Pension balances, we are $318,000 over last year, so we're also looking healthy. So that's great. Yale, we're only down $180. So like that's fine. So we were looking well, our budget worked last year, we're working the plan, and I appreciate all the help of the staff and everybody, so thank you.
And then, real quick on the Deer Committee, I just spoke to Kathy the other day,
Happy board.
Kathy Bordner, yes, the new chair of the Deer Committee. We don't have a date nailed down yet, but we are gonna have a workshop with a USDA representative. So pay attention to the socials, and Savvy will be putting out some information about that. So something to think about.
Right. Any council members online? Have any committee reports?
Just wanted to add and remind everyone that the Woodland Hills School District Administrative Building is no longer on Jones Avenue. It's now at the Woodland Hills High School. So if you need to register your student, if you have questions about transportation, please make sure that you go to the administrative offices at the high school. They will also be holding their agenda and legislative meetings at the high schools as well. So, you're able to attend those meetings there.
Thank you.
Yep. Shirley, anybody? Pretty good?
I'm good. We did have our infrastructure meeting last week. There were no updates. We were excited to hear about the ongoing with the Woodland Hills, with the traffic stop, this traffic information coming along the pike. And I believe that last month there was a question regarding any overages on the budget that was allotted for that grant, and the follow-up with the monies coming from Woodland Hills. And I've been informed that whatever we don't use, we can't put it anywhere else. And so if there's any other questions concerning that, please let me know. For those that are interested, that we do not use, we will have to send back. So thank you for that.
Thank you. All right, I have a couple updates. We did talk about this a little earlier. The Stormwater Authority information session for residents is on September 17th, 2025. This is really to go over what that is, what the goal is, what will it do, possibly talk about some timelines. That nothing can really be fully said until there is a board that is put in place, and I'm sure that the board will pass information along to residents as things develop. There is an advertisement for an opening for the zoning hearing board. So if you are interested in joining the zoning hearing board, please let staff know. How long is that term? 4 years. And then the last thing I have to say is that the borough has been informed of a potential redevelopment proposal at the former Westinghouse property. It is the nature of a mixed use, so they're thinking about commercial and residential development. Because of this, council is directing borough staff and consultants to review our current C1 zoning regulations and to update the zoning ordinance as needed to ensure that any development which is planned for the site is consistent with the borough's interest in balancing the protection of our residents with the need for responsible redevelopment of the property. And that is it. Yes, go ahead. Mr. Mayor.
Well, first, I have to acknowledge the rec board for the fantastic job that they did this past Saturday. for our annual community day.
Yeah.
Now, we had a beautiful day, the weather cooperated with us. Every day, the vendors that were out there, all the people that came, Woodland Hills School District band that attended, all the residents, not only in Churchill, but from far and wide.
Yeah.
The person that won the best from the Rotary was from, not coming to me right now, Clarksville.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so people coming from all over
That's awesome. I love
to
that.
attend this. I heard a lot of good comments from vendors, telling how nice the community people were toward them.
Mhm.
And I have to again, go over and say, you know, the rec board, Rhode Island, Joe, Polinicky, Mike, O'Brien, Jan Paul, Maddie, Nikki, Greg, Deb, Marty, all those people put hours and hours into this.
Alan.
They have a meeting just about every other week here, or if not weekly, to plan this all out, and I know planning will start for this next week.
Now,
Now, it's gonna start now for.
I'm already calling the food trucks.
If you were able to get out, I mean, you had a great day,
Right.
like I said, it was just a great day to be outside. Good for the community, you get to talk to a lot of people, meet a lot of people, so it was a great time, so I'll just send it at that.
I'd also like to add to that, I want to thank our presenting sponsors, Gateway Engineering, Jenny, thank you so much. They're very generous every year, and that helps us put on, you know, it helps us afford, you know, the balloon guy, and, you know, all that fun stuff that goes into putting a community day, and also the Churchill Wilkins Rotary, they're also those are our two presenting sponsors. But also all the volunteers from our community that came together. I mean, we had 40 or 50 of them, not on the rec board, not on, you know, just people who signed up from people who were parking, to people who were helping at the kids, whatever. It's just, we had so many great people come and help us. And that really is just so important. And last but not least, we would not be able to do this without paid school, because they lend us their grass and everything, and you know, they're on Greensburg Pike, and it's a great place to have a party, but I guess if you call it a party. It's a party, no, but we're forever grateful to Pay School for allowing us to do this every year. So, but it really was, every year I say this is the best one ever. I still think this is the best one ever this year. We just had quite a great attendance, and even people in the food trucks are like, we do this all year round. And Andy from our barbecue truck said to me, I'm serious when I say this is the best community day. I love coming to community. Oh, that's great. The people are nice. Everyone is just having a good time. Nobody litters. I mean, that's great too. Oh, and a shout out to Jeremy. I was just gonna Jeremy and Brandon for like all their hard work too.
And thank you to the fire and.
And right, and our volunteer firefighters who, they volunteer their time enough, and then they sit there all day and work with the kids. The kids love going on the fire truck and getting their plastic hats, and our police force was out there. It's just like a lovely, lovely day. So I'm just not gonna get a hat, so.
I was, we were there for a while, and there were hundreds of people.
Oh, hundreds and hundreds.
Hundreds and hundreds,
Right.
I've heard hundreds and
Right.
hundreds of people
Yeah.
turning in and out. I got there at like 11:15, and there was already no parking in the main lot,
I know,
which
I
is,
know.
has never happened in the many years that I have attended community day at Faith School. So each year it keeps getting bigger and better. And it's amazing of all the people that can come together in one day to make this incredible thing happen. It was great. I loved it. We had a great time. It was a beautiful day. It was hot, but it was a
I'll
beautiful
take
day.
hot over
Rainy.
a rainstorm.
Yeah.
Wind and rain versus.
Right.
It was great, and I
Thanks
love
for everybody.
seeing all the neighbors and friends and everybody come together. So.
I want to add just to echo the same. I appreciate, all the folks that volunteered and helped and staff. It's just awesome to see. Even, the end of the day, everyone stuck around. We were cleaned up the entire place within 2 hours. So that's just a testament to the community and the dedication, and appreciate everyone that came out and helped and participated.
Hi, this is Cheryl. I'd like to echo Matt and everyone else. Deb, you did an awesome job. It was wonderful. It was great to have this, my first one sitting at the table with the borough. Council as borough member, but I thank you for the experience. I only was able to sit for 2 hours, but it was still good. Good to meet a lot of the families from our street, a lot of families from different communities that brought their parents that used to live in Churchill. That was just it was awesome. I'm looking forward to the next one, Deb. A real good job to you and your committee. You guys were outstanding. And I even bought some things from some of the vendors, which was very wonderful. So thank you for an outstanding job, Pearl.
And I also like to thank council for everyone coming. Every council member.
Yeah.
Every council member.
Yeah.
Every council, and I really appreciate everyone's time because this is why we do it. 'Cause we love our community, you know? And it wasn't work for me. It's fun. It's fun. It's great to meet everybody. It's great to see people. It's great to see people coming together.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do. And you guys did a great job. So thank you. Thank you.
And let me just announce, the winner of lunch with the mayor.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Cecilia's wife.
Oh, come on.
That's great. Congratulations. I put Tyler's name in there, but not like.
I hope you like Burger King.
Remember.
I think we should invite Matt along.
Finances.
She already said I'm not invited.
Great, someone to,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
all right, good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a great
Good night,
evening.
thank you.
Thank you.